I know some of you that are glued to your screens love gossip. Others love amebo. We here gist. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Gist Zone. I am Aisha Maigarikanano. Of course, the ambassador is here with me.
Yes, Africa, you know how we do it on Gist Zone. My name still remains IGWE for those who can spell. Or you can call me the Eselusienwego one or na nyokoko nyonyo. The area battery of the sauce, and you can call me the Sarikim Magana one of Africa. But you know, I'm working towards
in 2020.
25.
Oh, okay, 25. By 2025, we'll get to see all these titles given to Igwe. Well, you know how we do it here. This is where we get to dish out all the steamy, hot, trending, juicy gossip from our social media platforms,
our neighborhoods, and all around.
Well, you know how we do it here.
Definitely.
Our guests are here, but we're not going to meet them yet.
At all.
Let's quickly take a look at our highlights. What can a woman do to keep a man committed? What age is ideal for men to get married? Would you like your daughter to have a boyfriend like you? Wow, quite interesting topics we have today. As today we'll be talking about social issues surrounding our society. And as you can see, it's more of amebo kind of, because it's more related to guys. And you know how we do it here on this zone, guys gossip.
Nope. I vehemently disconcord with you, Aisha. Guys just why the girls gossip.
Well, our guests are here already. We have a customer who is always right, Solomon Soja. But not the military soldier.
No, not the military soldier. So Solomon has a lot of titles in his name. Solo, you have been doing a lot recently. Yeah, flying from hamburger to... What have you been up to?
Okay, mostly project management. You know, all I do is managing of projects, selling services. I sell everything, literally.
Even your hair.
Yeah. All right, and we have Joel Sunday Okoro. Mazi Okoro, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
AKA MC Quest.
All right.
I think he's into Quest or something.
Are you an MC or you are a top-notch model? Because I know this man has a long weekend. I don't know when he ventured into MC ship.
Yeah, actually I'm a model, MC, presenter, hype man, auto constructor, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. We encourage entrepreneurship.
Definitely.
Here.
I was thinking he was going to add twerking.
Well, Igwe, I think by the end of this program, maybe you will teach us one or two steps. Well, let's quickly go into our first topic for today. What can a woman do to keep a man committed? Well, ladies, open your ears wide open like an elephant so that you will learn something from these three guys.
See, the truth is, what can a woman do to keep a man committed?
Yes.
Well, there are basic things a woman needs to do to keep a man committed. But however, a cheating man is a cheating man. A cheater is a cheater.
Yes.
You can't change the stripes in their skin.
Okay.
But aside from that, women have one or two roles to play in keeping a man. First off, your attitude is important. Attitude is important. Probably someone like me, I like people who look good. Dress sense matters also. Not be say every time you tie scarf, like say you and neighbors get issue, or you leave your face. You know, small touches here and there, just look good. You know, even the host of angels love people that look good because they say cleanliness is next to godliness. And of course, a woman who knows how to talk and tender stuffs. You know, there are people that don't know how to pass, you know, information. Like, you need to study the mood of a guy. Men, we pass through a lot of stress. Believe you me, you don't know what some of us go through to make you guys happy. You know, so at the face of all this stress, when a man comes back home, he needs peace of mind. That's why you see a lot of men in the club. It's not that they don't want to go back home, but because...
Will they find that peace of mind in the club?
You don't know what alcohol does sometimes, but one thing about alcohol is, at the end of the day, when it clears, reality dawns. But
that's according to Igwe. Solomon, what can a woman do to keep you committed, to make you commit?
I would say mostly submission.
Okay.
Just be sincere and submissive in whatever situation we find ourselves. So we don't have to go over different argument every time we have to make a decision. Just be willing to be easy so we could always move forward.
How easy? Because sometimes when women are being too easy, then you find the guy saying, she's too easy now.
No.
You know?
You want to say something?
Yes.
See, my take is this. We guys we love to be on top,
Okay.
So we just need a lady who is submissive. Just don't nag.
Okay.
We know sometimes we might be wrong, even though we don't accept that sometimes, but just don't nag. I won't say it's fine, but when you tell a girl, okay, I'm sorry, you think, come on. I mean, you say one thing today, tomorrow you're saying the next thing. Now, after like 2 or 3 weeks, they'll still remind you of what you did last year.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Bring in the real course, stuff that was past, and then you need to just wave over and bring it back again. So we just need a lady who is submissive and respectful.
Like I said earlier, most women need to learn how to communicate.
Okay.
Most relationship you find sour today is lack of communication.
But then on the other guy's end, does he communicate? Because sometimes you will find that the lady is trying to communicate, but then because the guy has this notion of her already, he'll be like, he'll just brush her off.
You guys don't like keeping conversations short and straightforward. You guys like beating. In fact, you just want us to tell you what we don't have. Like, okay, you call, for example,
yes.
You call your girlfriend. You be like, babes, I'm coming back home now to meet you. I just want to collect probably my file from Nina. The conversation is soured already. Who's in Nina?
Yes,
why do you want to collect your file from Nina? What business do you have?
But it's natural.
On phone, you have started nagging already.
Is it not natural? Because like, even if it's you, your lady calls you and then she tells you that I'm passing through Igwe's place. Or I'm passing through Abraham's place to get my phone or my file from work, and you don't know Abraham.
To be honest,
you don't know who Abraham is to her. Definitely, you will want to know.
I will want
honest,
you to. Okay.
To be honest,
yes.
For me, I'm not that jealous individual. I trust people a lot, especially that I'm in business. I shouldn't be so much of the trusting person, but somehow I give you
benefit of doubt.
Exactly, so that I would just allow you, give me a reason to stop trusting you.
Okay.
So if a lady tells me, my girlfriend tells me she's going to a guy's place, I will trust her completely. She hasn't given me any reason at all to doubt the reasons why she should visit a guy or whatsoever.
Then also, they say sometimes black kettle they call pot black.
Pottle is calling.
If you don't have a bad notion in your mind, you won't be suspecting if your boyfriend is going to cheat. If you don't cheat.
Oh, okay.
So if you cheat, you'll be scared if your boyfriend is cheating too.
Really?
But if you trust your boyfriend enough, even if he's telling you he's going to see 5 nena, chick audio, whatever, it's okay.
But let me tell you something. Sorry to cut you short. Like, men are natural hunters. It has been established.
No. I vehemently disconfort with what just exuded out of your buccal cavity.
So keep discovering. But the truth is,
change. You need to change. Say some.
Men.
I disagree.
It has been established.
No. Who established this? In what constitution? What year?
Check your.
Who is the author of that book?
I disagree. Well,
I disagree.
Fine. Some men.
No,
I think, okay. Some men are polygamous in nature. So it is only natural for a woman or a lady when her guy says, oh, I want to see Juliet, or I want to see Lois. You understand? It's natural for
See,
her
the
to
truth
be
is-
like,
the truth is-
to be skeptical.
No, you
Who
said
is
something.
Lois?
You said something. Now, in a relationship, a level of trust is supposed to be established. Like, me, I'm this kind of person that if I'm in a relationship with you, I tell you almost everything. But I don't tell you everything.
Everything.
Because if I tell you everything as a woman, it will redirect your mindset. There are some things I don't need to tell you for my own peace. But I will tell you what you need to know. And I will establish a level of trust to a certain level. Now, if
Yes.
I tell you I am going to see Nina to collect my file, it remains at collecting my file. I'm not going there to go and do other stuff.
To go and sign
That's
check.
You know,
Yes,
communication
sir.
is an art.
Yes.
It's a skill like every other skill. And communication mismanagement happens in our everyday life. And we should try as much as we can to perfect the skill of communication, however insignificant whatsoever matter is. You should learn how to be able to communicate without really miscommunicating, without misinforming
Yes.
the purpose of the whole communication.
Well, that's according to you. So, communication will make you commit to a lady.
Yeah,
A
see,
good communicator.
let me tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Check
it's
That's-
very important
check-
to have
Open
good
your ears.
communication.
Open your
out
ears and
every
listen.
marriage that has collapsed
Communication.
today, every marriage that has collapsed today is like 90% is bridge. There was a bridge of communication. Then you guys will not get to that level of misunderstanding that you can never agree again. Then all man to himself.
And you, what will make you commit to a lady?
I think one of them is communication, and
Okay.
two,
You made mention of
being
submissive.
submissive. Being
Yeah.
submissive. I don't like. I hate to nag.
Okay.
See, just say something and let just settle down. Don't keep repeating and keep dragging it. You
and-
get me
and-
mad.
And you want a
Just
guy
keep-
to keep,
just keep
to
it short and
explaining and
You want a guy to keep explaining.
Well, ladies, you've had the expo from these guys, and I'm very sure some others have different
Yeah, there are different strokes for
reasons
different
that
folks,
will
though.
make them commit. Well, I think Iwe, we need to go
Yes,
to
definitely. We need to go to our next, what is it called again? Topic for the day.
We are talking guys.
Yes, we're talking, guys. And then our next topic for the day is what age is ideal for men to get married? You know, like it is always on the female side. There's always this pressure on the side of the women. You know, parents can give you the grace of 28, 29, but once it's 29, 30, then they will start putting
Iwe,
a lot of pressure
with the
on
level
you.
of women out of wedlock or not married, unmarried ladies these days, I think they even put it at 25.
At
These
25,
days.
Abi.
Yeah. By the time a lady hits 25, they will start eyeing her. Oh yeah. So now the concentration here is
The men.
the men.
Yes, the concentration is on
What
the men.
age is ideal for men?
For me, I would say it's relative. When you're talking about matters of life, it's relative to your own situation. Every time I have opportunity to talk to young people, like I was coming from a talk just now, I try to find a way to connect it to purpose. We all have our different ways.
Definitely.
We all have our different mission. What our purpose is all different. So you should know yours and you should know your own pace. So you shouldn't let anyone pressure you with his own standard or with her own standard to tell you, okay, I married when I was 25, so you
25.
should marry when you're 25. If you can't handle it, just be ready to wait till you can. And that's what I think about it.
Another aspect of it is a standard age for a man to start thinking. I know in life everybody have their own, pace.
Yeah.
You understand? Like some of the guys I entered university with, most of them are married. We were all in the same level, but we were not age mates. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's one. Then two is probably I am not ready. There are some people of my age that are ready to be settled, and they are settled. Then there are people that, okay, they are ready, but they don't have finances. That is laying them back. And I bet you once they have that finance, they are married. Then there are people that are ready, but they never see submissive woman,
I hear submissive.
somebody that they want. You understand? So that is also laying them back. Then lastly, I feel an age for a man to start thinking of marriage is between 30 to 35.
Okay, that's you. How
That's
about
good.
you, Joy?
All right, age for marriage.
Yeah.
Relative as well, you know. What is good for the good is not good for the gender, you know. Okay, I think 33.
33.
At least by 33, bros.
Yes.
My brother. I think by 33, you never didn't
Right.
think of.
We're talking about what age is ideal for men to get married, because a lot of women have been pressured into marriage because of age factor.
That's true.
You understand? But men usually they don't have that.
No, they don't
have
have
the
that.
liberty of not, like, people won't say you're getting old. You know you're getting old.
No,
Pressure for men
no.
is what he's talking about.
we have a lot.
Work.
What
Okay.
exactly?
I think
We have a lot
like
of pressure.
all men, different strokes for different folks.
Definitely.
Like the ideal age for a guy or even the ladies to get married, I think is when you are ready. When you feel deep down
I like
inside
that. I support
of you
you.
that
When
you
you're ready.
are ready, that's when you get
And
married.
the truth is, there are some women that they can't be ready.
God bless you.
Anyhow you like, do it.
Igwe just got this.
Readiness is not in the dictionary.
Don't forget.
So you
too,
need-
there are some men
you
that
need to ready their
might not
life.
be
You need
ready.
to put fire. You need to put fire. That is when parental pressure is even needed.
For who? For
the-
men, ba?
Yeah, no, some women too.
No.
They
Women are the
35
ones
and
that
they are
usually
still
push.
clubbing and
But
smoking.
men, Igwe, we need to take a quick break.
Yes, we
when
have
we
to take
come
a
back,
quick
we
break.
dish you with hotter.
And Steven Gist.
On just so don't go anywhere. If you're just joining the show, the program is Gist Zone, and we have been talking men from what age is ideal for men to get married to what can a woman do to make her man commit, and these guys have been dishing it out for us.
Back to
So
back.
now moving on to our next topic. It's a very, very interesting topic. So ladies, open your ears. Would you like your daughter to have a boyfriend like you?
We'll start with Joel.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Joel,
Joel should be in a better position to start
to
the
start
answering.
that, to tell us,
then
would
we'll
you
move to
like, would you like your daughter to have a boyfriend like you?
Even him they fear.
Right?
No, we are all yes.
All right, of course, yeah. I would. You know, I'm a nice guy. But you might tell, though, I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
You go for that.
Why is the niceness fearing you to say it? I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Even though I'm just-
All right,
Igwe is hiding behind Joel's thing.
I'm actually, I would love my daughter to have a boyfriend like me, trust, definitely.
Okay.
I
Why?
think I know how to take care of a lady. And,
How? Please tell us a little bit of how you take care of your ladies.
I'm not perfect, but
Yeah.
I think I know how many ladies I've made him feel like the only woman in the world. You know. Now to go with you. You know, so I think yes, sure.
Because
Like
I
the
know, like some men are very cunning, and sometimes when they are maltreating these ladies, yeah, or they feel like I'm the man in this relationship, I need to do this, and like they don't put the scenario of their daughter that one day
They will have a daughter.
they will have a daughter, and then this daughter, even if they don't have a daughter, they'll have a niece. Or they'll
cousin.
have like
A cousin.
Exactly. So they have sisters, but they don't put themselves in that shoes until when later, in the course of the years, then they will come back when that happens, and then they find that their their daughter's boyfriend are maltreating them, and they'll be
They'll start-
very
they'll start
heartbroken.
remembering.
You understand? I can remember there was a time
Okay.
my brother came to us, like, you know, this thing of a guy like in the north, how a guy can come and then you need to go out in the front of the house and then you sit down and talk. So when one of them came and then we were taking our time to go out, and then he was very small then, he wasn't even in his teenage. Then he was like, he was like, sister, please do and go out now, this guy is a nice guy, why are you staying like, and we're not doing anything, like let him just sit, you know. You understand that kind of thing. So he was like, please remember that we are boys, when we get to that age, we don't want that to happen to us. So you understand, but then men sometimes forget about that.
Talking about-
when they maltreat women.
Talking about maltreating women, I'm very sure without mincing words, I've never hit a lady before.
Okay.
I don't do that.
No, you know, like we have different ways of maltreatment. Like we have emotional and we have physical. You understand?
Maltreatment.
Yes.
The truth is
sometimes
this.
maybe
The truth is
spiritual.
this. Here in this country we are right now, especially the age we are. 95% of guys are not faithful.
Yeah. Please, a round of applause.
I'm not even 95 for sure. Yeah, I'm terribly sure.
Let me tell you something.
yeah,
We are
yeah.
in a situation called injury time. Now, injury time is a time where both parties are guilty.
They are guilty,
male
yeah,
and
that's very
female.
true.
Okay.
But then you cannot draw up any particular statistics to say that, okay, this particular amount of women cheat or this particular amount of men cheat.
Okay.
The truth is, coming back to what we're saying, me as a person,
Yeah.
I would want my daughter to marry my kind of
Is it more scared to
Pause. No.
wait now.
Sister.
I did think some things. My kind of a person.
That pause.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Say something.
Do you know why? First off, I dey hustle gone. Do you understand?
Yes.
Like, I cannot date you that you will not derive maximum utility from me. It's not possible.
Okay.
Like, I just try and go all out to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
That's one.
Congrats.
No man is perfect. Let me tell
Yes.
you the truth. No man, no lady is perfect. There will be flaws.
There will, definitely.
Like, some guys might be very temperamental.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, they are calm. You know. Because of that, you don't say, oh, I no go marry this person. You just need to know that person's weak point and help the person in that aspect. If you know that your boyfriend is somebody that gets angry, help him in that aspect.
Solomon has been observing.
Yeah,
and
because
has
he's
been
scared.
listening.
He's scared.
He has been listening.
Is there all these guys that used to do Jericho?
Sincerely, I really don't mind if my daughter has a boyfriend like me.
Oh.
I really don't
So
mind.
all the guys I have here are good
No,
guys.
no.
yeah?
The thing is,
No,
the
we
thing
do,
is,
though,
there's
don't
just
be
a
saying we
little,
do.
there's
We
just a
don't know where
little
the bad
challenge
guys
with my
are.
own opinion.
Okay.
I might be too nerdy in my personality for the
Okay.
person that I may want for my daughter.
Okay.
For my own experience, creating time has always been a challenge for relationships.
Okay.
I may not mind to spend whatsoever. If you just want anything, I can make that available.
Yeah.
But my attention, my time, which has always been the challenge, because most people I meet, they don't really have so much worry about the spending or whatsoever. They can do that for themselves.
He's not a romantic person. That's what he's trying to say. See, the truth is, Solo, let me tell you your kind of person. How do they abbreviate it?
Which one?
How do they abbreviate this thing? He's not this kind of person that wants all this mushiness outside. You know, what do you need?
He's not the PDA kind of
That's it.
Public display.
Public display. I mean, you are very
Attention.
brilliant. Public display. Solomon is not that kind of a person.
Okay.
Like,
He's a
you all
reserved
know
person.
he's a reserved person. Different stroke for different folks.
Yes.
He's this kind of person that if you just, he will just give you the money. But all this romantic, come and stay at home, let's watch movies together, he might not be that kind of a person.
So,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, why me, I feel be that kind of a person. You know.
But the
Wait,
but okay, we're talking about would you like your daughter to have a
Definitely.
boyfriend like you?
Definitely.
What if she doesn't? What if she has like you found out that her boyfriend is totally the opposite of you? What would you do?
Wow. I think I'll talk to her. I'll make sure I talk to her because, man, the society is crazy these days.
Yeah.
And funny enough, ladies, their want is just too much. They love money a lot lately.
Okay.
Lately, they don't want love. If you don't have money,
there's nothing like ugly men again.
my money is
Once
the
your
one
money
that
is, your pocket is handsome.
That's just the way.
We've seen an imbecile
Well,
coming
it
out
has
of
been in existence.
We've seen an
since
imbecile
just
coming.
now that you people are realizing.
Oh, it has been in
Yes,
existence.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
that means you guys are covering
So
up.
they love money a lot. But I'll talk to my daughter. Make sure I monitor her kind of relationship. I'm not going to hold her too tight because she's not a baby.
Yeah.
I'm not, now, if you go this way, this is the pit you're going to fall into. If you go this way, you're going to successful. Just be careful. Do this, based on experience. you know.
Oh.
But then advise her
About
to be
you.
careful
Yes.
with empty people.
Okay.
This one you are saying you
Yes,
want,
yes.
yeah, because
Talking about
How
that
do you mean
also,
empty?
empty people,
Definitely.
those people that always have one ambition or the other, but
Oh,
no
Lord.
action.
But no action.
Nothing.
Proposal at
I
some
will
point.
soon be.
In other words, you'll be checking
Check up.
your upon
No,
you'll
but
be checking
no,
on
no,
your daughter.
No,
like her
no.
boyfriend.
Just counsel, just
Okay.
Just talk to her.
consistent counsel.
See, you can-
what's
you-
going on in your life?
Who are you
Who
dating?
You cannot deprive a lady what she wants to do, no matter how vigilante experience you get as a man. A woman that will cheat or a girl that will cheat will definitely cheat.
Well, a girl or a guy that will cheat will definitely cheat. We've heard it from the guys. They've dished out all that it is on this topic. When is the ideal time for a man to get married? What would a woman do to make a guy commit? And then would they like the guys? Would they like to have would they like their daughter to have a boyfriend like them? And they've given it all on us. And I think there are many answers out there. And whatever it is, I think relationship and life itself is a lesson. And with every step you take,
is a lesson,
you have to look back and check. Well, as much as these guys have been gossiping and enjoying it, and I am here gisting with them, I think this is the much we can take on today's episode of Gist Zone. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Joel Sunday Okoro, MC Quest.
MC
I like the way you
Quest.
tie your
Yeah, my turban.
it's turban.
That's my
Yeah.
style, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Arabian Igbo boy.
Bad guy.
Thank you very much for
Thank you
coming
very
on
much.
Gist Zone, and
Thank
we
you.
hope when we call you again, you
Anytime, anytime.
And of course, you
The
know,
Soja.
this is Solomon Soja. He own Soja, not be the one with the wear khaki before he go come out. Now some people go give him front jump. It's Soja. Soja. Thank you so much for being part of the program.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your hair is always
Enjoying our
something
fine
to
wine.
look forward to.
It's to empty one.
Yes, well,
You
so
know.
join us same time, same station next week for another exciting episode of Gist Zone. I am Aisha Megarakana.
And call me the Selucian we go one nona nyoko. IGWE for those who can spell.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.